Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
I'm knackered.
Hey!
What's it?
What?
Oh, give it a rest.
Good golly!
Get out of my sight!
Look! Look!
I'm about to
Slowly get in.
Did you screw that? Ow!
Mug like a puss.
Huh?
People!
What the fuck?
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them. Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses.
Just put a barrel.
Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
You don't know where Philippa's hiding. Not exactly, without me.
Fret not. We'll manage. Naturally, it would be easier with your help, but you irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Any last words? Oh, fuck! Free the Witcher, then Radovid. Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
right?
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
I got my swords back. I might equip it. Oh, please get up to him. Thank you.
Shoot at will!
I'm trying to kill some witch hunters.
Let's dance.
Trying to surround us.
Oh, holy shit, he hits hard.
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she? Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
King is dead. Long live the king.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Temeria. What now, Roach? A new guerrilla campaign against the Black Ones?
No. The war just ended.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not. So all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasise majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we Plough agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty. And to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced horse. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Rumble time! Stop walking into his soul! Stop walking into his soul! You can't kill him! Run, Gary!
Your bollocks drop off!
That's enough of that.
Oops. Come here, Dijkstra.
Enough of this foolery, Geralt!
Bloody hell, kill you.
Fire, you dimwits! Kill the Witcher! You dimwits! You'll regret that provocation! Kill the Witcher!
Good job, Vess.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
This one. Let's do this again. Where the hell am I? Why am I here? The hell did Dijkstra die over here? Probably didn't drop any loot.
What?
King's dead. The Mad King.
Help a poor bloke out.
How'd you discover it was a sitting coroner?
got so fucked up once.
A witcher?
Yes, Geralt?
So, there you were in Putrid Grove, and out of nowhere I show up. What did you think?
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer, so naturally, I thought the two of you.
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing. Wanted to be with you, before, during, after, always.
I know that now.
Kind of a situation where you kiss her.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Alan, Dwana, ar Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
30 crowns. A glyph. That's it, right? Back to the preparations. Talk to Avalok. Yennefer. Who's closest? Avalok.
About minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and hears me. village are you from?
Willows.
Willows.
Those roads with the team up.
You don't pay taxes just to have that sort of wandering.
A nice chest. With a plat on it. Oh, put the fine china.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthier is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
You make it sound important. So, guess it's not exactly common knowledge.
I'd even call it a secret.
How do you manage to hide it?
Oh, I assure you he's excellent at covering his tracks, though not terribly subtle. But I'm even better at uncovering them.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here. Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Elder Folk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me, not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Love this quest.
I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Then we might run into it. Along with the person who's agreed to help us.
What then? What'll we do with Gels? Plan to talk to him and that's that?
Words alone won't convince him. But I think Miss Tilly's oneiromancy might. Yes?
Follow. That is the wrong way too. I tried to make it cozy, but the spiderwebs.
We must hurry. The
Hello,
portals
Sarah.
open soon.
Of course.
We shall return soon with your patient.
I shall be waiting.
This way, Geralt.
Go with Avalach. We'll talk later.
Good day.
Yes?
Downstairs? Yeah. Whoops.
The passage is here, past this wall.
You don't say.
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Geralt. Ready?
A portal here?
This passage has existed since the conjunction of spheres. It will continue to exist, opening periodically long after you all die. Several centuries ago, a temple dedicated to the moon stood here. Even earlier, there was a circle of monoliths. Now there is a city on this spot. You build upon the ruins of hallowed places, upon intersections of the power, and then you forget why. The ancient magic of these sites persists regardless. Is that sufficient? Does it satisfy your curiosity? Ready now?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Geralt is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
I'm gonna go through several dimensions, and they're just so cool. They're so well made.
Portals.
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say
that there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
I can't sprint, I can't run.
The portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
Splendid.
Man, you're ugly.
Not exactly big.
Damn it. They just keep coming.
We can't hope to defeat them all. As soon as the portal opens, you must jump in after me. 3, 2, 1. Very good. On time.
Not a relief.
Quick, jump in.
Have a look.
Fuck me, this looks good.
There it is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
Place of power.
Magic. A place of power. Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
I think I'm getting further away. No waiting for our luck.
Cold. Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick.
Brief respite. Worst part, the all-encompassing. I can say that word. The all-surrounding quiet. Seems there's not a living soul around. Only snow. Snow everywhere, snow, as far as the eye can see. Though sometimes you find people still alive in their homes. Everyone's hungry, everyone's frozen to the bone, but no one refuses to help. No one refuses help. Let us warm ourselves by the fire and regain some strength before we move on towards the lighthouse. Take food supplies, they have not yet run out.
Light in a place like this? Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage. Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing. Of course. What else? Might have expected this.
This random runestone. Where's the X? Oh. Did I examine it? Oh. Hello, Rip 2. Doing fine. I thought I was closer towards the end of this game, so I've just been. I've wanted to stop for a bit. Let's just say it like that. How are you liking Doom? Anna's notes. Let's get some health back. I know not what we will do. Our food stocks ran out long ago, save for one sack of onions. For a week we have eaten a few bites of onion a day and nothing else. Children once detested onions, but now gobble their morsel greedily and suck on the skins. Soon our bag will be empty. We have no wood or fuel, and the snows keep falling. The mayor has been sending men door to door to hand out modest rations, and a bit of wood from the lighthouse storeroom, but no one has come for days. I'm not surprised. The snow is piled nearly to the top of our windows. No one could get to our door. I'm afraid, so horribly afraid, that we're not outlast this winter. I played a couple of levels of Doom and I was like, why is there no music? And then I realized, oh, there might be a bug. Or it was oddly quiet. And then I figured out the path tracing stuff, so I figured I can wait. I can wait until that's available. It feels very much like Painkiller to me, which is not a bad thing. I freaking love Painkiller. And I also love snow in video games. Whoa. There's something I'm very curious about in the new Doom, actually. On the title screen it says a lot of copyrights for also Doom 1 and Doom 2. I'm wondering if that's because they want to remake it in that engine, or if it's just, I don't know, covering their asses. Or they could be doing the same thing they did with Doom 2016, where you had the secret levels. 30th of Burke. This time of year the flowers should be in full bloom, but instead snow covers all. Spring's clearly going to be late. Food will be here soon, that's certain. 12th of Blythe. It's colder and colder. Snow has been falling non-stop for 37 days now. It's like in Canada. Folk don't even bother clearing it anymore. There are no more streets, only tunnels dug through the snow. 21st of Fane. Snow never stops falling. Our larder's bare. At least we can melt snow to slake off first. I don't know how long our wood will last. For now, we are alive. Wrecking hounds. Oh, we want to try and get up into the lighthouse. Are you playing it on Game Pass or did you buy it? I think you remember you playing the physical version. 27th of Blythe From the city secretary's diary. We have tried everything. Magic rituals do not work. The gods cannot be moved by sacrifices. Nor do the methods of scholars show results. All we have done was for naught. The cold is more and more overwhelming and snow falls constantly. We no longer know what to do. The 17th of Fane. At the mayor's request, I went to the mages of Glaive to ask how to arrest the charges to our climate. Sadly, they too are powerless. They claim the frost comes from the same opening between the worlds, though I do not know if I understand them properly. One way or another, the snows do not relent. No gyro support? Huh. I don't know why, but I just imagine ID would, or it, or however you want to say it, would have embraced that. What was I read? Oh yeah, the new Stalker remaster. Supports full gyro support and the what is it called, the trigger, adaptive trigger. That's what it's called. The 35th of Fane. It grows worse every day. The mayor has ordered everyone who can to gather in the lighthouse. He has to bring warm clothing, supplies, and fuel. If helps together, we'll find survival easier. People walk there slowly, bundles of wood scavenged from furniture strapped to their backs. As well, even a meager fire is sweeter than honey. The 6th of Lemmas. Most who once lived in the city are now dead. The few who might live still cannot be reached. Snow has buried every home. Only a few chimneys stick out in the whiteness. We're almost out of fuel and food. I feel that it will not make it much longer. It's essentially just Frostpunk. Yeah, I must admit I've kind of soured of the new modern id after what they did with Mick Gordon. There's nothing up here. Why did I go up here? There's nothing here. I don't like ladders in this game. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eridan's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eridan start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Trying to remember any game that has decent ladders. I played so much Half-Life that I at least know how they work. What else? I suppose VR ladders are fine, but it's super exhausting.
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose sun had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
The worst ladder is the one in Fear. where you use the ladder and you turn around to step down it, and Alma's standing there.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
He got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
Where are we? World of the NL?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
Ow! I'm on fire!
No reason to tarry. Come. At last.
This Tyr Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Report. Despite the significant measures already undertaken, the situations in outer regions of Tilafnaviel, Tinlatnalia, and Talatnakopve provinces has not improved. Sages sent to handle the matter in the field have merely succeeded in delaying the advance of the White Frost. It slowly yet surely engulfs more and more territory. We must accept that Tilafnabuena is now completely lost. Sages did not reach it in time. We recommend a swift evacuation of the endangered provinces and a strengthening and radicalization of measures intensities in Sedai territory. Otherwise, I must ask to be freed of responsibility for the provinces under my jurisdiction. Inglo Helnyanve, Viceroy of the Western Shore.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than No reason to tarry. Come.
She's human. No, she's Elven.
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Krivan Spain, Koman Maka, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmil. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Krivan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Got any vodka? Oh yeah, keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
I must admit, you appearing here, quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species, so quit spewing bile, won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me, so I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Shay. What is that?
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Well. Six hours.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Nagelfair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tin Alia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Just looking at the camera all the time.
Couldn't help it. I'm curious about this little matter you have to resolve.
Last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there. Stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
Chainmail's gonna rust up again.
I love the fan theory that series somehow part of cyberpunk. She has the means. There's also that 6 months he spent in another world where people had metal in their head and they waged remote wars. That could have been cyberpunk. Flying vehicles.
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important guests, so bugger off, you... Turds!
Make a deal, maybe?
Yeah. A deal.
Go on upstairs. Boss is waiting.
Boss is waiting.
That was strange.
To say the least.
I wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough.
I gutted him. So how is he alive? Or is it doo-doo?
Well. Who do we have here? Finally found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.